So you wanted to see a review of this? The Simplex Plus? Okay. So best like and subscribe if you want to see more. Well, to start things off, let's just take a look at the design. I mean, just look at it. It's lightweight. This grip, I mean, it feels like a gun grip. Pull! Which is great if you want to reenact your favourite scenes from movies. Straight ahead in the bushes. Run. Run! There we go. Look at that display. It's large, it's bright, it shows up in the night. It does auto ground balance, it does manual ground balance. And look. See if I can get it on. See that? It's even got a little light. So, things I like about it. It's not heavy. I mean, you know, little finger. It's grip. Look at that grip. You see that? It's got a rubbery feel, it's grippy for when you've got wet, mucky hands. There's a lot of adjustment. It gets bigger, it gets smaller, it gets bigger again. The grip adjusts. It's comfy. I've done maybe about 4 hours straight with this thing and not tired one bit. You have depth, you have the VDI number. Up here you have all metal mode, field mode, park mode, beach mode. Here is where you can notch out certain tones. If you're always hitting junk and they're a certain tone, you can notch them out. So you can go into the settings and select these and that will notch out those tones. Talking about settings, you have got ground balance. Let me show you ground balance quickly. Press settings, go across the ground balance. See, I've manually done this one already. It normally comes up at 90 when you first turn it on. So if we push across, get to ground balance, hold the button down, and then you just pump it. You keep going until the numbers are consistent. See, 45, 44, 50, you just sort of keep going until they're sort of roughly consistent. So 42, that'll do. That's roughly where we want it. Okay, field mode, that's the deepest mode. Park mode, not as deep, but the processor works faster. Beach mode, I think it just helps you on all the mineralization of the sea, salt and the sand. And all metal mode, well, that just doesn't notch anything out. And yeah, you're good to go. Other features I like. Check out this. Go across to this one. Turn that on, off, on, off. That's on, that's off. Turn that on, turn that off. That is your little light. So if you're like me, early morning, evening, metal detecting, you've got an extra little light attached to your detector. This button over here. This button here helps you pinpoint. So if you come across a target and you hold that down, oh, so it's showing there, something there. And that should be right at the centre of my coil. I'm liking how this lights up. So there, all the buttons light up blue, this lights up. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, you can put a vibration setting on here, so if you hit anything you get a vibration. The noise, I'm not using headphones, plenty loud enough, normally on 2 and it's pretty loud, so I can't imagine what 3 or 4 would sound like on the settings. Okay, now let's talk about price, let's talk about value. Is it good value? Well, seeing as you're getting a machine which has got great depth and going to pick up lots of stuff, and it's waterproof, and it's, you know, got a fantastic warranty, yes, incredible value. So in conclusion, would I recommend the Simplex? Yes, 100%. Go on, go get one now. But in all seriousness, I bought this with my own money. I was looking to get into detecting. All the experts were saying what a good machine it is for the price and how it's got lots of great features. I like the fact it's robust, it's waterproof, it's got a screen. I think it's a really good entry level into more modern, sophisticated detectors. The warranty on it as well, the very first one I got sent had a fault. Straight out of the box, it had a fault. The company I dealt with, no problems, they were going to sort it out. But I had messages from the managing team at Nokta Makro to say that if there was any issues, they would step in and help straight away. So that really shows you what a great warranty and customer service they are offering. And since I've had it, I've put in loads of hours. My dog has benefited loads from it. He's had heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of walks because I take him out all the time with my detector. My family have enjoyed it. We've been able to find things, do lots of research, been able to join lots of groups online, and you know, and there's always someone who perhaps knows a bit about what you found, so that you can then, you know, go in the right direction on identifying it. But it's also great just to come up with interesting stories and use your imagination. I mean, look, can you see that buckle? Really nice buckle I found. Found this spindle whirl, which I use for spinning yarn before the spinning wheel, you know, so that's medieval. And look, this is something I wanted to find, a musket ball. And it's flattened one side, so it's clearly hit something. I mean, but then these little items then start your imagination going, the stories running through your head. You're thinking, was this fired at someone? Was this fired at an animal for hunting? It's all really, really interesting. So I'd highly recommend getting into detecting just to learn more about history, and also it gives you motivation to get outside the house rather than sat in front of that thing or in front of your telly. So get on with it. There's thousands of other people who highly recommend the Nokta Makro Simplex. So what are you waiting for? Do it! So if you liked the video, then please like the video, subscribe, leave us a comment, tell me what you'd like to see in the next video, tell me what you found with your Simplex, or even if you're just thinking about buying one, you let me know. Anything else you want to see and I'll try and make it happen.